Pokemon Company. And what was the last thing we were going to talk about?
Pokemon.
Is Pokemon really the last thing we're going to talk about? Yeah?
Sure. I mean, it'll be short. Then we can just end it. It'll be nice because we don't have to lead on into anything.
Okay, I am starting.
Make sure we are right. Yeah,
yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh
my goodness. Oh my damn. All right. Ready, boys.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa, that was sick.
That was the first time.
Welcome back to another episode of the Ball Sack Podcast. We just had a wicked sync moment, so we're a little ecstatic about that. Right
Yeah.
Anyways, Coop is back from San Fran.
Yay!
Yeah.
Andre's back from being Andre.
And Sheldon's here.
I'm just here.
He has not left.
I have never left. I've sat in this exact spot for a week waiting for them to come back.
How's it feel?
You feel lost.
You smell great, though.
You smell great.
Thank you. I didn't even shower.
I have not moved from this single spot.
He shot himself, pissed himself.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
So, first off, how was the trip?
Wow, we're getting right into it. It was great. It was fantastic.
I was going to say, how was the week, but...
This is how we started this. Okay, we got to talk about Coop's trip first.
Yeah, I guess I'll go through it. I'll try not to...
Because I figured that's like the meat and potatoes of the whole thing.
Well, yeah, like...
This is going to be an hour, so buckle in.
I have to say, like...
It's not going to be an hour.
First and foremost, San Francisco is fucking beautiful.
From the minute you woke up, what happened?
San Francisco is
brushed my teeth.
Fucking beautiful. Like, to the point where one of my boys wants to move there.
I feel like it's an overstatement.
So was it hot?
No. It's an understatement. No, it was like the perfect temperature. It was cooler than here. It was like 22 degrees with wind, so it felt like 18. We could wear hoodies or like zip ups and or shorts and still feel comfortable. Like whatever you felt like.
You know those Yeezy shoes that you wore?
The foam runners, yeah.
Candace, she went to your story and I think I was upstairs and she was like holding your story and she's like, "What the fuck are these?" I was like, "They're his shoes," and she's like, "Those aren't shoes." I was like,
That's how I feel about Crocs.
I was like, I'm not getting.
That's how I feel about Crocs.
And every other day she's like, "What are those?" I'm like, "Stop! They're just shoes."
Hey, wait. Thank you. That's how I feel about Crocs.
Foam runners have style.
And then at one point, weren't you
really? They have style.
Weren't you and your homeboy wearing them?
Yeah, because me and him made it a meme at first. We were both like, when foam runners first dropped, we were even like, "What the fuck are those?" But then we were like, "Yo," when we saw them on feet, we're like, "Yo, they actually kind of look."
So my thing, but pandas.
Kind of. Okay. Where you're just like, "Oh, those." When we looked at them, like when you first see them,
I'm never trusting your opinion on shoes ever again now.
Okay, whatever you say. I've worn fucking so many different shoes. But no, for foam runners, I can say right now they are one of my favorite travel shoes.
Are you even legally allowed to call them Yeezys?
What?
Ask him. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Because they're not a part of Kanye anymore?
No. Okay. Backstory on that. Just quick. Yeezy, the YZY, is Adidas's collab with Yeezy. YEEZY is technically still Kanye.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Kanye's own brand.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, but the foam runners, they're the best travel shoe. I love them on planes because they have so much aeration.
Probably just super comfortable.
So comfortable.
Yeah.
So comfortable.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to sidebar.
But
San Fran.
San Fran is one of the most beautiful places that I've been to. And that's not even, I've been to Paris, I've been to Africa, I've been to fucking Las Vegas.
You went to Paris?
Yeah. When I was younger.
I mean, Paris is kind of trash, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I always picture
it's
really
it's deteriorated.
There's movies just make it.
There's maybe one or two places that may look good still, but most of France is kind of like garbage unless you're on the countryside.
Well, no, the city is still nice, but at the end of the day, it's there's so much tourism and there's so much going on that it just kind of gets in the way of
the beauty of the
place.
Okay, cool.
Whereas when I went to San Fran, there's a lot of tourism, especially if you go to the pier, or you go to Alcatraz, that kind of stuff, or Golden Gate. Yeah, there's tons. But when you're just walking the city, man, that place is beautiful. Yeah. Every street is nice, and when you're just in the suburbs where we were, we had our Airbnb, the houses are they're gorgeous. Every house is painted.
From the pictures that I've seen of your signs, volume 1, and just seeing the background, it looked.
Tons more where that came from because that's just the start of it. Those are just the first few. I have so many photos and so many videos that I want to post and so much stuff because like every moment
assume
there
you just have-
is scenic.
I assume you just have content for days.
Content for days. Like Golden Gate Bridge is.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Throw his laptop. Just
Just
it.
I'm about to smack him. I'm about to smack him. I don't know how many balls we've been on, and that ding's still going off. Like, I don't understand. Be professional, man. Be professional,
So
okay?
true.
Good God.
Holy moly.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
But like every moment there is like ding. It almost feels like
I quit the pot. I quit the fucking
Walking
pot.
off.
it feels like you're in fuck, what's his name? It was just on the tip of my tongue. Guy who made Grand Budapest Hotel. Or directed it.
Rianne Johnson?
No.
Shouldn't you know this?
I know, it
Don't
was
you
on the tip
love
of my
that
tongue.
movie? You
Yes.
should know this.
No, it was on the tip of my tongue, but when you made that joke, it slipped out of my mind. And now it's just like, it's gone. It's one of those.
I honestly don't know. Like, it was a great movie.
Yeah,
but I have no idea
like
what
you know
director.
the color schemes that the dude uses, the director uses.
Yeah.
You have a computer in front of you. Can you not just look it up?
Come on, Black
It-
Jamie,
it-
get on
yeah.
it. Fucking Black Jamie will be dropping the ball.
Christ, man, you're dropping the ball.
Grand Budapest
Hotel.
Okay.
Movie because there's
Director.
Yeah, director. There you go.
I felt like it was Rianne Johnson. I might be wrong.
No. His name is right on the tip of my tongue. When you made that joke, it slipped, and I'm like, no.
Anyways,
Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson. There we
Oh, it's a
fucking
Wes
go.
Anderson
Yes.
film?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's because of the coloration when you see it in the movie. That's how every moment in San Francisco feels. It's like everything is perfectly colored. And the days are perfect. It's like you look off into we were on this really, really hilly side, and all the houses were really nice. But the first day we were there, we looked off, and there's this huge hill, like probably like maybe like 4 or 5 kilometers out. You just see the clouds overtake it. They're engulfing this entire place. It was an insane sight. And every moment that I was there was just like that. It was just amazing and just so much fun. I really, really enjoyed San Francisco. And at least from where we were, all of the shit that I heard about like at least like the homeless and all that, it wasn't that bad.
How was correct me if I'm wrong, Yosemite Park?
Yosemite.
Thank you.
Yosemite.
I said that.
Yo, Yosemite.
I said that last part, and I was like, I'm
How's
pretty
your cousin doing?
Wild, bro.
Sounds like your cousin.
Yeah, Yosemite, my cousin, bro. Yoz has meat.
I said that last part, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that really
Yosemite?
Yosemite, yeah.
That was a
I
wild
remember
time.
you saying that last one.
You know?
I must have ignored it.
I
Thank
thought
you.
I thought it was so, like, I thought it was a lot closer. It was 3.5 hours.
What?
Drive. One way to get there.
Damn.
It was long. It was a long
You guys drove 3 hours to a Google Park?
3.5.
Homie.
It was, but to be fair, I will say it is just as insane as.
So Yosemite Park is 3 hours away from
I
San
swear to
Francisco.
fucking God. I will kill you.
How big is it?
Huge.
Yeah.
You're dry. Like, we got there at, so 3 hours to get there. 3 hours and something.
That's
It
a
took us.
long time.
No, that's crazy, dude.
No, but the it's not just a park. It's not like Stanley Park.
Sorry. It's not just a
How
No,
dare
no,
you
no.
think this is
My
a
apologies.
I'm telling you, this is a whole fucking. This could be a city. Like that's how
Yosemite
big it is.
City?
Yo!
Oh my God.
Sicko mode, dude.
So we get to the entrance of the park and we thought we were there.
And you're like, no, just kidding.
It was another 45-minute drive.
This almost does not seem worth it.
It was so long.
So to get into said park where you took pictures almost took you 4 hours.
Almost took me 4 hours. Yeah, almost. Actually, no. It
Holy,
would have taken.
I would have been like, I'm good.
It would have taken us 4 hours. No. But I can tell you right now, it's crazy when you're looking up directly at a waterfall that is spraying in front of you with cliffs that are fucking.
That's my typical
insanely
Friday
high.
night at like a bar when someone's just spraying me with stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. When you
That's crazy. 4 hours to get there.
4
Don't
hours.
ask.
I will tell you right now,
Yosemite.
it's definitely worth it for the first time you go there. If I were to go back, I wouldn't go, and it's only because of the drive.
So it's only worth a one-time trip.
It's worth a one-time trip. It's worth
Over 4 hours, it better be.
4 hours. I mean, it's 4 hours. That's the only reason. Like, it's really long, and it's a whole
Did you
day.
go back to San Francisco again?
100%.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much.
It doesn't feel like you're like going back to another city?
No, it doesn't. The city life feels so different. It feels so. The parks there are so much prettier than the parks we have here. Like you'll just be walking down the road and you'll see a park and you're like, holy shit! Like
I
there's
want to
palm
go swim
trees,
on that.
really nice. Like it's gorgeous. Yeah,
There's
you
palm
just-
trees there?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. It is a gorgeous city.
How was so I assume you didn't drive over the Golden Gate.
We did.
So,
Oh, did you?
so where in San Fran were you staying exactly?
It was in San Francisco. It wasn't in the city though. It was in kind of more the suburban area, and it was a little bit run down.
So if you could ballpark the downtown San Fran, how close were you to there, or were you in
20-ish minutes on the
driving and or walking?
Driving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get like the highways there are insane. I that's the one thing I didn't. Driving there wasn't horrible. It was just really confusing because there's like the highway isn't like our highways where it's just like one highway and then it splits off into one highway. No, it's like one highway splits off into 4 different highways that merge onto different streets that are just. It's like a windy mess when you're driving there.
Flip over a car to get to
Yeah. And it was a little crazy, but I can tell you just from the experience of going there, I would go there again, and I would recommend anyone to go there.
That's
It was
cool.
absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
What was one of your favorite parts about it?
It's so tough because there were so many different times.
Yeah, just pick one. We don't want to hear all of them.
No, I'm trying to fucking think.
Yasmin Park?
That was his favorite.
It's got to be Yasmin Park.
Yosemite was wild. It's up there.
Why are you
Yosemite
saying
top
that?
3. It would be Yosemite.
Yosemite Sam.
That's every time I.
There was a place called Sutro Baths, and it was the picture that I posted with us like on the ocean.
White owned?
Huh? What?
He said white owned.
It's this little.
So they have privilege.
Yeah.
It's this little area, and there's a bunch of trails which we didn't get to walk down
Was that
because it was
sorry?
raining.
Was that near the beach pics?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
nice.
It was that area where and there's this cave you can walk into.
I saw the.
You saw the cave pictures.
that's so
Holy
cool.
shit, they look so good.
Yeah,
And
it literally looked like something from like a film.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It really did. When we were there, we were kind of
That's why the
bummed.
film industry doesn't film out there because it's too expensive.
We were bummed out because it was kind of like cloudy and wasn't that. But dude, like the pictures were so beautiful and the scene was just gorgeous. I think that was one of my favorites. But I
Are you glad you brought your camera?
Absolutely.
Are you glad you bought that?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
The lens?
yeah.
Holy shit, I was using it like crazy. That thing is a work.
Like, did you ever go anywhere without it?
No.
Oh, that's
No,
okay.
I didn't go anywhere without it.
Yeah.
And then me and my boys all had our cameras.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, it's like a whole camera. Thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's so
Well,
cool.
it's
They
funny.
decided they're going to get together and start a photography crew.
We all.
I guess my invite just, out the window.
One of my boys, Nigel, he does more of that vintage style. So he has like the Fuji films and like all the vintage.
Cool. Yeah.
He has like all the vintage cameras. He spent a buttload of money on that.
Yeah.
My other buddy has the camera you want. He has the A7.
Sony.
3, and it's
What's his name?
really nice. Zach.
Fuck you, Zach.
You know what's funny? He just
fuck
got,
you, Zach.
That's his first camera.
What's your first camera, Zach?
It was my other buddy, our mutual friend.
Okay, just
He
get
was
the new one
selling
that
it.
Sony's putting out soon.
The Sony A7 IV?
It's going to be
That's
even
like
better.
$4,000.
Yeah, it's going to be even better.
You know what's even
I
insane?
do bad things. To the
I
camera.
forgot about this whole interaction until he told me where he got it. He got it from one of our mutual friends who was selling it.
He sucked him off.
He
for it.
offered it to me,
If you had it, I would rob you.
but it was he sold it for like
Yo,
$2,000.
we about to go Surrey on Zach? Is that what you're saying?
I'll go serve
It was $2,000.
What's his address?
Where does he live?
Yeah, where's he live?
We'll just find his Instagram. We'll find him there.
He still spent $2,000 on it,
Fair.
right?
Fair,
Which is still an insane amount. But like he offered it to me for $2,000, and this was like a couple years back, so when it was
Damn.
still like brand new.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Well, that's cool that you guys like all brought your cameras.
yeah, we all were able.
I'm
to
really
take
curious
shots.
to see what homie took with the Fuji film because I know that takes like old like.
Oh yeah, I can show you his.
Yeah.
his account
After,
You can- yeah. But yeah,
all in all, this
all
trip,
in all, 10 out of 10 trip. Probably
Yeah.
probably actually one of my favorite trips
Nice.
that I've ever been on.
That's cool.
You were saying earlier the weed is apparently crazy.
California weed is different. That is not.
So now do you know
That
what?
is not. That shouldn't be legal.
Now do you know what Snoop Dogg's always saying?
Bro, that is not even okay. Bro, okay. For reference,
Now,
we went to
be fair,
Yosemite.
you didn't smoke fire. You smoked a joint. right?
Smoke the joint.
You got a pre-roll.
Pre-roll.
Okay, now my only issue with this is in pre-rolls you can shove anything in there.
Yeah.
And you won't even know what the fuck you're smoking.
Yeah.
Dude's cum was probably in there. Who knows? Wait, can we say that? Or is it too late now? It doesn't matter.
Own it, whatever.
I'll fucking own it. Yeah. But you could literally put anything in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it could have been laced, but not laced, but like THC just driven, and then like the craziest flowers. I don't know, but pre-rolls are scary.
Yes, but the thing is, I didn't want to get flour because we were at an Airbnb. We would have to get a grinder. We'd have to do all that. It just seemed like too much work. So just get the pre-roll.
Of course,
done, right? So we get this pre-roll, fat as hell. It's a gram. It looks like a gram and a half, honestly. Like
how thick? Like
it was like it started off thin and then just got really thick right at the end. Like it was so fat. So we go to
Here's
Yosemite.
the opposite.
Yeah.
Here's the opposite. They do like thick at the beginning, thin at the end. Ooh,
No. That was how they did it there. Sorry if I misspoke.
Oh,
It was
okay.
thick at the end and thin at the beginning. So it was like thin right where the filter is, and then it got real thick at the end.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So yeah, we went to Yosemite, and I drove there, but one of my boys was like, "I'll drive back," and I'm like, "Dope." So I pass him the keys. Me and a couple of my buddies, we take 4 hits. Light hits, puff, puff, pass, right? Normal shit. 4 hits, and we're like, you know what? That's probably a good amount. 4 hits, we're good.
Now, how often do you and those guys smoke weed, though?
Me, lately, I've been smoking weed maybe like once a week.
Okay.
Once, maybe twice, and actually, no. I shouldn't say that. More. Probably like 3-4 times a week, just with my
So
vape
like
pen.
light to moderate user.
Yeah. My other buddies don't smoke that much.
This makes sense now.
But hold on.
This makes sense now.
Hold on, wait. I had one of the worst experiences. So we smoke, and then we start driving, and everything's fine. We were at the first viewpoint when we smoked, and then we drove down, and we were going to, we were driving through the kind of the canyon that's there.
Are you reacting to his conversation? What are you reacting to right now?
I googled Yosemite Park, and now I can kind of like put some.
Couldn't do that while he was talking about Yosemite Park. You had to do it after the fact.
So you drive through a canyon, this huge canyon, and there's water. The cliffs are probably like 400, 500 feet tall.
Okay.
Like they're massive. They're so high, and you're just looking up at them. Like all you can see is like the top. It looks like an old Western film when maybe they're like on the horses and like Native Indians come out with the bows. I thought that's what I was thinking when I was
Racist.
Actually, well, we'll talk about that later. But so we get to the it's so hard to find parking there. It's like impossible.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, it took us forever, but we finally get parking. We park and we get out, and everyone needs to use the washroom at this point because we've been driving for fucking forever. So
I still can't believe that 4-hour drive.
yeah, it was crazy. So we go to the washroom. I'm waiting outside. I start to see sparkles, like the glitchiness effect in your like you're losing blood.
Like a transition.
Yeah, like transition. And
there was other shit in that weed, bro.
And no, I've had this from weed before. I've had this from weed here, but I think there was a mixture of things.
Is this the trail you had to like walk through?
Yes, that's the exact trail I went down. Exact trail. So
I want to look too.
I do. No, I'm just bad.
So it's actually really high up. So it's like 6,000, 7,000 feet above sea level.
Okay.
So you're like really, really high above the actual sea. And I think it was more altitude mixed with the high that made it this way. So that I think like when I was like standing up from being in the like sitting down in the car all day, and we were at such a high elevation, like I think for whatever reason the blood just rushed from my head and I just wasn't.
Shoot.
Yeah. And so I'm standing there and we're about to go, and I'm like, guys, I'm sorry, but I need to sit down right now. And so they're like, why? I'm like, dude, I'm really fucking high.
You're like, I'm high.
And I'm like, just let me sit down for like 3-4 minutes. So I sit down, I'm there for like 5 minutes. At a certain point, when I start sitting down, I can almost not see. And like my ears are ringing.
Oh, you were high.
I was high.
Yeah.
Like
wild.
High.
You were like HIIIIJH.
But then so I sit down, I do that, I settle down.
How much did you spend on these pre-rolls?
We got one.
Yeah, how much did you spend on those?
$8.
There's no way.
You know what? I think
$8 roll.
I think you need to go to San Fran, buy one, go to Yas Meat Park and smoke it.
Bro, you know what? I think you're fucking right. Next year, when I take my vape, I'm going there. I'm gonna stop through San Fran. Yeah. I'm gonna pick up a joint. I'm gonna smoke it at Yosemite Park. I'll enjoy the day, and then I'll take the rest of my travels down to Montana.
Perfect.
Where they make white people.
Exactly.
Perfect. But no, for real, when I tell you, like, so 5 minutes goes by, I finally, like, settle down, and I'm at a normal level at this point. Like, yeah. I'm like, I can concentrate, I can semi-focus, but I'm high. And I'm like, okay, now I'm ready to go. Then we start walking. But that whole experience was so much. And then my other boy, who went to the washroom afterwards, he was like, dude, I almost greened out in the washroom. He's like, I was feeling like I was going to puke and shit at the same time.
What is an $8 joint, dude?
For reference, this dude doesn't smoke.
Oh, okay.
This dude doesn't smoke.
Okay, so he's an idiot.
Yeah, no.
That joint is crazy.
It's not that he's an idiot. It's just, for somebody that never smokes, that's going to wreck you.
Okay,
that joint,
my apologies.
The thing is, that joint in itself...
You know what? Next time, I'll bring a nice joint for you to smoke, and we'll see who's the idiot.
Yeah.
We'll see who's the idiot.
Just
the one you made me was already enough.
Pure Keef, and you know what? Get a little bit of butter. Just a little bit.
Oh, I made one for him that had a nice amount of Keef in there. And it fucked him.
Dude, there was... So, sidebar. There was one point, I was sitting on the couch, and...
He became the couch.
Dude, just
listen.
I sat there, and... So, the first time, I had my, like, shaker full of water right beside me, and I got hit by this wave, and I was like, I can't move, and I was like, but I'm thirsty. And I couldn't flick open the shaker, and I was like, oh no, I'm stuck on the couch. I was like, dude, like,
he was like panicking at
I was like, what is this? So then to get up, I had to like roll over and use the momentum and stand up, and I was like, holy fuck. I was like, yo. But that night, I had the best sleep of my life. I woke up and I was like, what is this? And he's like, that's a real indica. And every night, I'm like, I want to get that high.
No, not every night. God damn, bro. That's fucked up.
But yeah, dude, the first night, I'm like, I can't open the shaker. I'm thirsty. I was like, what the fuck?
Now, if I hadn't put the THC in, he probably would have experienced something less. But the experience still would have been there.
Oh, yeah,
the THC just added.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
100%.
The minute I like laid down, it was just like, I blinked, and it was the next day, I was like, holy shit.
That's so
I messaged Candace because I was like, yo, when you wake up, message me because I need to know you're okay.
Yeah.
I was like, Candace, did he fucking sleep? She was like, yeah, he's still asleep. He came to bed, went back down at like 2, smoked a bit, and then I didn't see him after that.
I just became the couch.
I was like, God damn, okay.
Yeah, that's like how strong the weed was in California.
Yeah.
Like, and that was a regular joint. The craziest part was they asked us if we wanted it infused joint.
I would have said yes.
Bro, no shot.
You're only out there for like
we didn't even finish the J.
Yes.
Wait,
so what did you do with the rest of it?
Okay.
If you say you threw it out, I'll smack you.
No, hold on.
Thank God.
Okay, so we smoked again, but we all only took 2 hits because we were all terrified at this point. We all got way too high.
That's when you go in further.
No. You have problems, okay? We have to function. We're in public, okay? We were at the pier. I can't just be fucking rolling over on the fucking pier trying to open a shaker, okay? I can't be doing that.
Yeah, don't take my thing.
Yeah, I can't do that.
This dude's like 3 gallons of shroom won't do enough. Taking 10. Like,
yeah, I'm taking
what
10.
do you mean?
This dude, no, hold on. I said 6 to 7.
So there was...
But my point is, if you don't hit like, I don't know what's happening in the world, you're like, I can't. No, I need to be not here.
Like, the goal for our shroom strip is for me to connect with the universe.
Oh my god. He connected with the grass last time. Okay,
I did.
So now it's...
I had my earthly attachment, now I want to attach with the universe.
Okay.
Doctor Strange.
So we had about half the joint left. And on our last day, I asked if anyone wanted to smoke it, and none of us really wanted to smoke it because we were all like done. Because we'd all been drinking for like the past like 5 nights.
Pussies.
So then we were sitting.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, we had been drinking every single night. We were out every single night. It was ridiculous.
Since you've been home, have you gone to the gym?
Yeah, I went to the gym the day I came back on Saturday midday.
Did you just feel like shit?
Oh, like shit! I had only gotten 4 hours of sleep. I was like fucking garbage. So I went.
Booze trip.
I slept for like 12 hours that night, and then Sunday I went to the gym, and I've been going to the gym.
Okay, cool.
But with that joint, the half J, we were on a bench. We got in the we went to a cafe, got some coffee and stuff like that, and we're sitting there. It was our last day. We're taking photos, and we're getting ready to leave for the airport. And I was like, "Does anyone want to smoke it?" And everyone's like, "No." So I'm like, "Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave because I can't take the lighter or the weed, of course." So we left it beside the park bench with the lighter.
Oh my god.
If anybody wanted it.
Oh my god.
Maybe somebody got
I'm very
surprised.
disappointed in you and your friends. I don't ever want to meet them.
That's
I
fine.
don't ever want to meet them.
I don't ever want to introduce you.
I'm
gonna rob Zach and he's gonna punch the rest of them. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh shit!
Okay, but like,
I can't believe you just left it. Why would you just smoke it? Because they were gonna carry your ass anyway.
You made someone's day.
I'm hoping I made somebody's day.
Or you killed someone.
Yeah, somebody might have fucking. I don't know, man. That was too much. Like, if it was
Some poor raccoon probably got to it. And I was just fucking laid out to the earth.
I have joints obviously that I smoked since I came back, and they are like, if it was that type level of high, I would have smoked it easily.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that. Like, it's not a normal level that I'm used to.
Mm-hmm.
That's like crazy shit, man. That's like Snoop Dogg level high. Like, it was ridiculous.
Well, this is California.
Like, I don't think I ever want to smoke when I go back to California. It's a terrifying experience.
Yeah, you'll see a joint and be like, oh god.
Yeah. No, it's too much, man. That shit scares the fuck out of me.
Just scared.
I was actually scared.
That's kind of wild.
But yeah, that was my trip. It was really fun. I recommend it
that's cool.
to anybody.
That's cool. Man's been to Egypt, been to Paris, been to Africa.
Yeah,
But San Francisco was the most beautiful thing he's ever been to.
I assumed that like Egypt would be like one of the
He didn't
coolest.
have the fucking Great Pyramids out there, but
Yeah.
San Francisco, stone and metal, is the most beautiful city he's been to.
Oh yeah, that place is like scenic as fuck.
I assumed that. I
I got you guys some gifts.
Egypt?
Though.
Oh, nice.
So this is for you.
Oh.
There's probably there might be even a price tag on there. There probably is.
A hat. That's what it say.
I don't care about the price, man.
A hat. Perfect.
Oh, sick.
So what is this? Ooh.
I actually dig this. I like the colors.
I thought you would. I liked it, and I was like,
I like the
color
colors of
scheme's
this.
kind of dope. Like, it kind of looks like an old
See?
school movie. Like, it looks like a
cool.
like a 1990s movie, like premiere.
I like the. Oh, this is nice. I like the color scheme.
Yeah, I actually liked it. I was gonna get it for myself, and I'm like, no, I should get
This is cool. Thank
get this
you.
Andre.
Nice. Yeah, it fits good too. Also, a nylon strap. That's odd, but hey, I mean, I've never seen one.
Yeah, neither have I. But I think it's actually I would prefer it.
It's a nice dad hat.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
It is.
it's a dad hat. That's what it is.
It's
Yeah,
a nice.
I know.
It's a nice dad hat for sure.
It is. It's a dope dad hat.
Nice.
I thought it was cool. I thought the color was cool.
It is. Yeah. It's a nice.
Alcatraz, that kind of stuff. I was gonna get they had Alcatraz baseballs,
Oh, interesting.
and they were just the softballs actually. They
Yeah.
weren't actual baseballs, but I was debating on getting that for you, but I was like,
So he did call me.
I did call him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He did call me.
I did call him when I was.
And he
on
sent me a
Alcatraz.
picture of the baseball.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if he really liked that. But
Yeah, I was like, it might be a cool memento, but I was like,
Was it
no.
like a case or something?
No,
I
it was
showed you
just in
the
a little
picture.
cardboard box. Yeah, I
Oh,
actually, you know what? I did get it. It's at my place,
Oh, okay.
but I didn't.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was like anything crazy.
I don't.
That's kind of cool.
I didn't know if you were like
You want it?
No, that's cool.
into
not yours.
baseball, so I was like, I don't know if he would really like that because I don't know if he's into baseball.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
I'm not into the sport of baseball, but I love playing the sport of baseball.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it's a lot of fun.
Well, it's not even.
Watching it, I think it's dumb. I know it's America's favorite pastime, but that's the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life. People there literally get drunk and then watch it. I don't know if people are sober when they go to a baseball game, except for the kids maybe. But I don't know. I like playing baseball. I think it's a lot of fun.
I think he's trying to get your mic.
Trying to see your
blocked.
tit.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
It's all good.
It's right.
Yeah, hopefully,
Guaranteed, nothing of that was recorded.
no,
properly.
nothing than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully, I thought you might like it. I thought it was a cool looking T-shirt. So
It is pretty dope. I dig that color scheme. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
At first, I thought it was a basketball. I was like, why is there a basketball?
I like the how like the orange and the blue and the black.
Yeah, I like the colors.
Yeah.
That it really popped when I saw it, and they didn't have really much. It was tough to find like nice T-shirts. That was probably the nicest one that I could find.
It's a person.
It's a person. It's a person. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that you had fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was a really enjoyable experience.
But yeah, like Paris, Egypt, Africa, but San Fran was the place.
San Fran was my favorite trip.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what. I couldn't explain to you why. I think it was just the moments that I was there.
Yeah.
Like the weather was perfect.
Mhm.
The scenes were perfect. The time was perfect.
That's fair.
The people I was with were perfect. Like I haven't really hung out with those guys in a long time. Those are my friends from like high school.
Yeah.
Like we hang out like obviously every once in a while, maybe
Yeah,
times a year. But to spend the week with them was like really, really an enjoyable experience. And we already planned our next trip. Next year we're going to New York.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I'm
New York's
jealous.
gonna be dope.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I've always said I'd love to go to New York from like right before Christmas to right after New Year's.
Ooh,
That'd be
dope.
like the perfect time.
Yeah, that'd be
Because like
crazy.
it would just be like the perfect.
We're going the opposite time of that. We're going August again.
I mean, it's New York,
Yeah.
right? So in general, it's gonna be cool. But like, I just think the perfect time is like right before Christmas. You experience all of that. New Year's is like a whole thing there,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know if we'll actually stay in New York. I think we might do like maybe stay in Jersey and then like
Joyzy.
Joycey.
You know, be around those joys.
Yeah.
Joyzy.
Might see
Joyzy.
Casey Neistat,
Yeah, maybe.
right?
Or Snooki.
Oh, that's what I would love to see. Snooki.
Or Spider-Man.
I want a Snooki and her
Yo,
Snooki.
you know, it's never gonna happen.
Don't say that, please.
He doesn't go after colored people.
He doesn't go after color. Relax. He doesn't go after halals.
So I think we should get into. You guys want to just do Bleach right away?
Yeah, let's do Bleach.
Yeah,
Let's do
cool.
Bleach. We watch Bleach.
All right. Anime reviews.
Anime reviews.
Transition.
Gojo dies.
Gojo dies. So Coop missed the last episode last week.
Yes.
So he did watch.
He found his new favorite character.
Watched it. My new favorite character. I hated him at first, but now I love him. Sternritter-esque. Best character. Best character.
No. I'm pretty sure you like James more than that character.
Superstar!
It's a tough choice.
Both of them are, but they're the same person.
They are the same.
They are the same person.
He's his own fan.
He's his own
Right.
fan.
Mask the Musculin.
He's perfect. I think everything.
Who is actually like inspired by Hulk Hogan.
The all-American hero.
Yeah.
I am we might get copyrighted.
Oh, hey.
I don't think you singing it won't get copyrighted.
It's because I'm terrible.
Mm.
So this makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's definitely an inspiration of like Hulk Hogan because Hulk Hogan actually had an alter ego at one point. Fuck, what the hell was his name?
All-American hero.
Is that all? Yeah, the
Okay.
All-American Hero, where the mask was pretty much the same, and it had a fucking star right in the forehead too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I'm-
dope.
And his thing was when they crowd cheer for him,
Yeah.
he would power back up.
Oh,
Legitimately.
Okay, so I didn't.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty
Yeah,
dope.
and he would come out to that song, I am a real, like that song. Yeah, that's the one. Show him.
It's your guy.
That's my man.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure that's where the inspiration came from. I could be wrong.
No, it makes
But,
sense.
like, it's there.
It's perfect.
It's there.
But, yeah, that episode was crazy. Did you guys talk about it on the last episode?
We did, yeah, we
okay.
did with Pat.
Well, that's
Pat-
what's your thoughts?
I thought it was a dope episode.
Okay, good. That's all we need to know.
That's
On the episode, say, no, I'm just
Yes.
playing. Go, continue.
No. It was a cool episode. I thought
What did you
Sternritter-
think about 6ix9ine's Bankai?
It was really cool, but
You
I
mean
was kind of
Kensei?
confused.
Kensei,
Yeah, Kensei's. And it was really cool, but it was kind of. It seemed really cool in the thought of it, but I don't think.
Like in layman terms, it's cool, but technical wise, it's like
It
Like,
just
we
didn't
saw-
seem like as cool as other Bankais that I'd seen.
It was kind of plain compared
Yes.
to like. Well, that's the thing. Like you look at Ikaku's. Ikaku's looks cool, but it's plain.
Yeah.
All it is just like power. That's all it is.
yeah.
It's just straight power.
Yeah.
There's nothing to it.
But his Bankai's so huge. And
Well,
Yeah, it's
I really
huge.
wish we would have seen it again besides that one episode.
But see, that's how
Yeah.
I feel about Kensei. I thought Kensei's was dope, and the power of his Bankai, which is like the projectile explosions, is instead infused into his fist, and it can just keep going
Yeah.
until he stops.
Yeah.
Another one that was cool, RIP, is no, pardon me, sorry, that's his Shikai. Sorry. I was gonna say Kira's his hook thing, where if he slashes you, you get heavier.
Yeah,
and
Kira
heavier.
doesn't have a Bankai.
I know, sorry, yeah, that was his Shikai. Sorry.
Kira's Shikai is just OP.
But like,
it's
overpowered.
sorry,
it's the dumbest looking one, but it's strong.
Yeah,
the most broken.
The example was like, it doesn't look like it would be OP, but like when you think of it, it's like it's OP as shit.
Yeah.
But like Kensei is like
OP, but he got wrecked.
Holy, but like, Kensei is like, it doesn't look cool, but like when you think of it, it's like, okay, that's kind of
cool. It's dope. It just seemed a little bit normal.
What do you think about Love's?
His whole dance.
Oh,
thing.
the whole dance thing. Right.
He was like, what?
His was so easily defeated. All the dude did was, he's like, it doesn't matter if you plug yours. He's like, well, don't worry, I'll fucking just rip out my eardrums.
Yeah, just rupture my eardrums.
Just straight through.
And then he got wrecked. So literally his power isn't that great.
No,
it's not the best Bankai.
It's okay.
Because like, you put a deaf person against them, it's game over.
Yeah,
what?
I don't. I can't do that.
Whoa! Whoa!
Cut that.
That was thin water.
My goodness.
Oh shit! But yeah,
Cut that.
and then we saw him just like take those guys out.
Yeah.
Willy-nilly.
I mean, Sternritter S GOAT, just absolute GOAT.
I don't know who got it the worst. Fucking Kensei getting a knee drop from like 50
I think
feet.
Kensei
got look, the start beam.
All Love got was a hole through his chest.
Yeah.
Okay, big yeah.
But Kensei got his arm broken and then the knee from hell.
Yeah. It broke his Bankai.
Yeah.
It went from being a full thing to it just being broken.
Yeah, Kensei got a fucking knee drop off the top ropes.
Yeah.
And then the ref's like,
yeah.
He was
out. He was out cold.
And then before he could do the finishing blow, fucking...
What do you think about Renji?
Oakleys! The Oakleys, though.
Oakleys are gay. The Oakleys are so gay. The Tiger Print is so stupid. Okay? Of all the outfits...
Tiger Print was rizzed out.
No.
Rizzed.
Rizzed.
No.
I like how he shows up and he's just like...
Yeah.
Sup?
He was the Riz
Stop,
bastard. Do you remember his first appearance?
Yeah.
When he came with those other shades?
Yeah.
Him and Shades, man. The Oakleys.
And if he came in, he kickflipped and grabbed his skateboard and said, gnarly, dude. I would have been like, cool, that's who fucking ran.
Cool, loser.
Yeah, loser. No, that dude's and the one thing is, he seemed way too strong.
Well, think about where he's been training for.
He's
like
been training
X amount,
with Squad Zero.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
And now hold on. Like, you also got to remember, he also accomplishes Bankai as faster than Ichigo.
No, but even not in his Bankai.
No, I know that.
When he was just Shikai.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, when they went to go train to get his Bankai, he did it way faster than Ichigo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, the four people, Renji, Ichigo, Rukia, and Byakuya, that all went up there. The one that, like, made the best progress was him.
Renji.
Yeah, because Ichigo got kicked out, and then, if I'm not mistaken, Rukia and Byakuya were, like, in the pool, and they were kind of, like, rejuvenating, right? So, like, he was the one training.
Renji woke up first.
Yeah.
I just think that it was, like, it's crazy the power scalar that they get. It wasn't even, like...
Is it, though? Like, really think about that.
I am. I'm thinking about it, and it just seems like I would get it if he came in and, yeah, he would obviously dominate Sternritter S. But the fact that, like, Sternritter S took out two captains back to back, and now Renji comes and just fucking obliterates him. Renji is better than all the captains.
He is.
He's better than all the captains.
If the captains got that same training, though, it wouldn't even be a contest.
No.
Sure, it wouldn't be a contest, but they're not going to. That's the thing. At this point, I genuinely think Renji, because Ichigo is not technically in Seireitei, I think Renji is the strongest person in Seireitei.
I mean, you might not be wrong,
Like,
right? Because
dead ass. Who can
Renji now learned his, like, true Bankai.
Yeah, his true Bankai.
So, like, his power went from 0 to, like, 100, right?
Well, not even just that, but even in Shikai, he basically, if if Sternritter S didn't do that fucking supernova, whatever it was called, I can't remember what the
Superstar Beam
shit. If he didn't use that, Renji would have killed him with Shikai.
Yeah.
He only went into Bankai because of that move. That was it. He was already cutting him.
True.
Right? He was gonna slash him. He wasn't even trying. He was
so
gonna kill
you
him.
were saying at the root is like at the moment he's the strongest person there.
He's the strongest person in Seireitei.
Yeah. Okay.
Like how can if he just if Sternritter S just destroyed 2 captains, no problem. He rolled over them. Okay? He rolled over them.
Yeah.
And now Renji comes and steamrolls him. The power level, like those captains, even if they were the weakest captains, can't be that far behind.
Do you think he's stronger than his former captain Byakuya?
That's tough because Byakuya was up there training his Shikai. His Shikai's crazy.
And he was already a captain.
Yeah, he was already a captain.
And then he
Like,
said
him and Renji fought, and Byakuya fucking whooped his shit.
But the only thing is, I don't know. I don't know what if Byakuya's because we don't know yet. If his Bankai got the same training as Shikai did.
We're gonna skip to episode 6 real quick because he used just his Shikai to destroy a Sternritter. Fucking ultimate event.
and he even could. He's like, I had to take a step back and like kind of like recommunicate with my Shikai to relearn its true power.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So now begs the question: like, who would be stronger?
Who would be stronger?
I would love to see that fight.
Yeah.
I would love to see it.
Yeah, and you know what? I completely forgot about Byakuya because Byakuya probably is stronger than him. But like that makes the question.
Rukia into the mix with her like sub-zero ice temperature.
Yes, but Rukia's is so dangerous.
It
has very big drawbacks.
That's because she just learned her.
She just learned her Bankai. Yeah. And at a certain point, I mean, we probably won't get to it.
Question for the table: did we ever see if Byakuya got his hand back? Like, did anyone?
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention.
He was holding his right hand though. It was his right hand, and I'm pretty sure
it was his left that got.
No, I'm pretty sure it was his right hand.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure.
So did it grow back?
Well, I mean, they can do anything up there.
Oh, okay, true.
They're freaking squad 0. They're
true. Okay, yeah. I just couldn't remember if it was the left or the right one.
Is Jesus?
Plus, he was being treated, I think, before they took him. So, Orihime probably did some shit and like.
Plus, I think
you're not losing your right hand.
Yeah. Plus, I think he got like special treatment only because he got like fucked up.
I don't think Orihime was there. Oh, you're talking about before they went there.
Yeah. But yeah, her Bankai has serious drawbacks.
Yeah.
Like it could kill
Actually,
her.
I don't think she is there now.
But it's a nuke.
No, she's in Hoiko.
Yeah.
She's a nuke.
She is.
She's a nuke. Yeah. 100%.
She's a nuke, right?
And she even said that like her body's technically dead.
Yeah.
But like her nerves.
She's killing herself. She's dying temporarily, but controlling her reishi so that
using her reishi to basically like puff her body, which is crazy if you think about it, right?
That's a whole level of control that you need to really practice with.
Oh God, yeah.
That must have been intense. But like for the time being, I think Wrench is like one of the strongest that we've seen so far in Seireitei. Like it's not even a contest.
But now we know that Ichigo's on the way.
Ichigo's on the way.
He's fucking free.
From the beginning of episode 6, they were like, "Here's your stairs.
Here's your stairway," and they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, 3 hours ago they got attacked." And he's like, "Fuck, woof."
Yeah, just jumps.
He was like, "Oh, it should only take me half a day if I really go hard."
Yeah.
And then he just jumps.
Yeah.
And then he's just like super speed.
That man was rizzed out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ichigo's fit was unreal.
I want
that
fits have been nothing but riz.
I want that pop of like that fit. I want that.
That's drippy. He is drip master, bro. Like from me to say it, bro, he got drip.
Like it.
From like Soul Society arc when he came back wrapped in bandages with that arm flying thing in the cape, where he's saving Rukia and shit. To like now,
and even now, like when
same energy levels, same level of energy,
same drip.
Yeah.
And like it was even cooler, like when he put up the whole thing and like the whole hat down and the one eye. I'm like, man, you were just cool, dude. You were fucking cool.
He's drip, bro. He's dripped.
So do we think next episode he like lands, or is he still kind of just?
I think he's still gonna be trapped. This is a Goku situation. And what I mean by that is when the Saiyans invaded and it took them like 5,000 episodes to finally get there for everybody to be dead except for Gohan.
Hey, I'm here.
Brilliant, yeah. And then he'll save the day.
He's right.
Because he even said, "Hey, I know it's hard, but just hang on."
No, it already has been that though.
Yeah, that's like when Naruto was training at Mount Kyoboku.
Sage mode,
Yeah, and he like, I'm here now.
Yeah. But I think even Naruto got more screen time because like this has been like the same amount of screen time that Goku probably had. No, Goku was in
actually in the Saiyan saga, like Goku really didn't get that much screen time. It was literally the Z5 just getting fucking ripped to shit by the Saiyans.
Ichigo literally has had like a minute or two in every episode. That's it.
I think in this part so far, in part 2, he's maybe only had 3 minutes.
But you know what?
Maybe 4.
I don't mind that because it shows
it's the build-up.
It shows that, and it shows that the show can just operate without the MC and make everyone else just like build them up.
True.
So I appreciate that, and it's only just building up for when he does land, and he's just like, yo, I'm here to just fuck everyone up. Right, for sure.
So yeah, Renji's
the GOAT.
Renji's the GOAT. He got a crazy Bankai So'o Zabimaru, which was
a sword and an arm.
Yeah, it's interesting. I want to see him use it more because I'd love to see how it's utilized. Because right now, all it is a sword and an arm. That's all we know it is.
Yeah, it's the bamboo hand and the
sword.
Baboon. Yeah,
bamboo.
And the snake sword.
Yeah,
which was kind of cool.
They're cool. They're cool. Yeah. I just want to see him utilize it more because we only got like 10 seconds.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah.
But right now there's not much to say. Rukia's was dope as shit though.
Yeah, hers was very.
I don't know how often she could like bust that out though.
No,
I think it's like a one time.
Yeah, that's a nuke. It's a nuke.
Yeah.
The fear guy was crazy gross though.
Okay, half those scenes were not in the manga.
I'm pretty sure.
You want to talk about the whole like thing where they?
Yeah, when he was like, realize your fear or whatever she said to her, and like it showed her Ichigo and like who else? Who was the other person?
Byakuya, Orihime, and Ichigo, and they were like smiling, and then like
they literally like
disintegrated, and their faces were falling, and then like
when Ichigo's eye popped,
his eye popped up, and then like flies were like flying, and
they were crawling up her and then going into her fucking
mouth. And she was screaming. Great animation.
This could have been a great horror film.
It would have been.
Good God,
yeah. And then like Homie's last form, were like it was just like
his guts were like coming out.
Yeah, his body was hanging.
Upside down, cut in half.
I don't know how to explain it.
Like it was.
You need to watch it. Really, there's no explanation.
Yeah, it was like a weird thing. Like
it's like something you'd see if you were on an acid trip playing Outlast.
It was, like it was a cross between Attack on Titan with Chainsaw Man's like graphic visual
meets Outlast.
Meets Outlast on LSD.
Resident Evil.
Like it was ridiculous. It was insane.
It was gross.
It was not a fun time.
But he got wrecked. He got wrecked by Rukias Bankai, which was sick as shit.
It was really cool to see it animated.
Yeah,
very cool.
They really did it justice, like from the manga to
and it was cool to kind of see like Byakuya finally like acknowledge her and be like,
that was a great part.
Yeah,
and be like,
he saved her.
Good job.
When he saved her, and it was just Senbon coming down, like just demolishing, and it was a crazy fucking Senbon too. Like I was like, Bankai? No, not Bankai. It was his Shikai that wrecked that shit. But him acknowledging her after all these seasons was a pretty big moment for him.
It was a very significant like finally, and like it was cool even when like Homeboy was in his like grotesque form and he like turned around and he's like, I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna kill you, she is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's like the big brother like I'm proud of you moment, and I was like,
it was more like him accepting her finally. Yeah.
And especially because like they are an actual family.
Yeah.
So like it was really cool.
It was like him being married to a sister that looks exactly like Rukia and then losing her and her doing all this outlandish shit that goes against the Soul Society and his rules.
Yeah.
Finally like accepting her was
a big
pinnacle moment for their family.
If you just watch it, it doesn't really make sense, but the context really just makes it poof.
Yeah. It was a nice come together moment.
It was.
Even though they totally obliterated some motherfucker in the process.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It was kind of dope.
Mm-hmm. Episode was good, so it was good overall. Though.
Yeah, and then at the end of that episode, we get like I can't remember.
Oh right, that was such a weird.
Isone
and Yachiru's like the vice.
Yachiro.
Yachiro.
Kenpachi's pinker girl.
Yeah, vice captain.
Yeah.
Like
Isone was healing
the captains.
Yeah, she was healing Love and Kensei, and there was a Stern who could go invisible.
God's breath. Hunter.
Collab.
Yeah, because
legitimately got
she
that.
punched him, but then he was like, I can literally erase myself from your mind and from your eyes.
But she was like, what did I just hit?
Yeah.
And then she got hit.
Like, she was like, first I got him, but she was like, wait, what did I hit? Like, she forgot about it.
Like, the minute she made contact, she's like, I hit something, but I don't know what I hit.
Yeah.
And then, like, she got hit, and then Isona's like, what happened? And she's like, I don't know. And then, like, the camera's like, fish eyes, and he's like, I will erase that happened, so this Stern can possibly, like, if you touch him, you forget he's there. I don't know how it works, right?
Yeah.
Next episode, stay tuned, Dragon Ball Z, Gojo dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the episode.
And that's Bleach.
That was Bleach.
Is that all for anime, Sheldon?
No, One Piece. Let's talk about this episode that just dropped.
goodness.
Let's talk about the pop-off episode that all these One Piece
You go
fans
first, and then I will say
have
to
been
him
talking about.
what my friends say.
Now, it was cool. I don't know about popping off like it should have popped off.
Was it more just a Looney Tunes thing?
It really did feel like a Looney Tunes episode, which I think is the whole...
I have a PSA for One Piece fans. You guys need to shut the fuck up. I am so sick of hearing every fucking anime thing I go on Instagram. Gear 5's better. Gear 5's better. I went on this one thing, and it was Goku going Super Saiyan for the first time, and the caption goes, the most iconic anime scene. I'm like, it's Goku going Super Saiyan, of course. I hit comments, the first comment I see, Gear 5 is more iconic. I'm like, I comment back, I'm like, take your clown makeup and go sit down. I'm like, you guys need to understand that
I was gonna go first.
I'm sorry. It just...
I'm gonna be completely honest. I think honestly, I think most of these people are just trolling because, like, I think most people know.
No, I don't think so. No, I really don't think so.
Who have you talked to?
I don't
said
think
that
so.
Gear 5 was like great.
Everyone. That's a One Piece fan.
Ooh.
My homies at the gym. All of
Actually,
them.
that's true. His homies at the gym do say...
They said better than Dragon Ball.
They say better than anything.
They literally say this. And so, okay, I
thought it was memes because, like, every single time I go online, like, I see it, and people are just like, oh, no. It's
okay, here. I'm sorry.
No, so the whole point of Luffy's, like, new transformation, which is Nika, the flame god or whatever, is, like, this dude's body is literally all rubber now, and he can turn his surrounding environment into rubber. So he can play with the environment and fuck around with it as much as he wants. Literally bending reality at that point.
Anything
is
thinks,
what they're saying.
He can just make
it. Yeah. And like watching that entire episode, like everybody in there turned into like a Looney Tune character.
Yeah,
it was crazy. And I'm pretty sure, like, I know the point of that episode is that's what it's supposed to be. I get it. Mm-hmm. But I feel like it was just like watching a Looney Tunes episode. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't understand what the pop-off was or where the pop-off really came to be. Like, sure, some of his powers were kind of dope. And they like make sense for what his gum fruit is. For me, the only real pop-off scene was when he got like blasted, he got his power back, and he was like, this is my heartbeat, and he had his fist down. It was some of the most rizzed out animation I think I've ever seen in a long time. It looked really fucking good. I'm talking like JJK Bleach levels of good. But it was just the one scene. And then it turned into an acid mushroom trip because all these colors started hitting like crazy. Yeah. And it turned back into the Looney Tunes thing.
Yeah. Like, I can appreciate the animation because it's different and it's cool. But you guys need to like stop.
I was also saying, like, before this, like, if you've watched 1,070 whatever the fuck episodes, 1,100 whatever, however many episodes your One Piece is on at this point, if you've watched this far and this is like one of the highlights of the entire anime, like, obviously you are going to go crazy. Like, you've dedicated fucking half your life to this goddamn anime. Like, you might as well marry this anime.
You see, and that's where I think they have to kind of be invested into it and be like, this is gonna pop off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whereas like when he saw Gon's transformation, and he wasn't even like a third through the way of fucking Hunter x Hunter, he's like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. He lost his like, it was like, okay, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
When people see Gear 5, we're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But the people that have been keeping up with it, watching it, I feel like you said, it's like imposter syndrome. Like, they have to buy into it now.
Well, like, I don't even think they have to buy it. It might be super dope for them, and it might be super dope because you've watched this much and there's been 1,000 fucking episodes of lead up. But I'm sorry, but 1,000 episodes of lead up is going to lead me to fucking the best point, I'm just not gonna watch it. It's just too far.
But that's the thing. Like a lot of people, when it first aired the transformation, they were like, "What the hell?" A lot of people were like that.
A lot of people. So the episode previously,
they were kind of just. They were like, it should have been an hour-long episode instead.
Yeah, like the episode previously was like the episode that everyone was waiting for.
They thought it was gonna really go off there.
And when it dropped, I saw a lot of comments from One Piece fans, and they were like, "That was mid as hell."
Yeah, like because they also used a single scene like 4 or 5 times of him just kind of jumping around,
bouncing
laughing
back and forth,
and shit.
and like
it was literally a waste of an episode.
Yeah,
a waste of a fucking episode.
So this episode that dropped, they were like, last episode, they're like, wait for the next one. That's the one, and I'm like, okay.
If you're waiting that long, it's just too much, man. It's
So-
just too much.
So
I genuinely don't think, like, I think One Piece fans, yeah, it's overhyped.
yeah, so I have a friend, I won't say his name, but I posted this Instagram story, and it is Luffy, Zoro, why can't I remember the chef's name in One Piece? Oh my god. Sanji, thank you. Kid and Law versus Ichigo, Kenpachi, Aizen, Kisuke, and Ichihibe, Squad Zero with the big beard and the beach.
Stump. What are you talking? What the fuck?
Okay. So I posted that. My one friend comments, goes, Luffy solos them all. I look at my phone. You know when someone says something and you wait for the punchline, and I'm just like, and there's no punchline, and I reply back with, not even remotely. And he's like, they don't call it OP for One Piece, for One Piece. I'm like, homie, there's no way Luffy can come close to the spirit pressure. I'm like, Aizen alone would murder them. He's like, Luffy would solo them, no diff. With Gear 5, he's broken. Literal Toon Force. I'm like, I'm not even entertaining this. I'm not entertaining this conversation. This is how bad it is now. Like, it's bad.
But they said, the worst thing is like, they said those 5 can take on those 5. I'm like, you're an idiot.
And like
that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Osho himself can literally just, all he has to say is, your name doesn't exist anymore, and they're done. The man creates things by saying words.
Yeah.
And he can take away things by saying words.
So if you ever see someone being like, Gear 5 is more iconic than like Goku, that person is serious. Like, this is serious.
They real about this. There was a photo of Luffy in the middle and like all the forms of Goku. And they're like, what form does Goku need to be in to take on Luffy?
It's just like,
homie, the dude is already a planet buster with just his black hair. He's literally a galaxy destroyer with just his black hair.
Yeah.
He was shattering, they were on the verge of shattering universes when he was fighting Beerus. He broke reality in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie just by transforming.
It's true.
Just by transforming, he broke reality. Like, when he transformed, sorry, not him, Gogeta did. Gogeta broke reality. And he was like, wait, what just happened? Like, they didn't even know where the fuck they were.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, what are you even talking about?
Like, we need you to understand there's a serious problem going on with the anime community.
Like, One Piece fans are like legit losing their minds, saying, I don't understand why they never said this when it dropped in the manga, but when the anime dropped, now they're saying this shit.
Like, every anime you've watched, any transformation is null void to Gear 5.
Like, if somebody came up to you and was like, yo, Luffy Gear 5 can fucking shit kick Gojo, I'd be like, that's a good fight, but I think Gojo got this.
Yeah.
Homie destroys matter, okay?
You know what?
He destroys matter. It doesn't even exist anymore. Like, when he does his deep hollow purple, matter is not a thing anymore. It doesn't mean anything to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Luffy goes Toon Force.
Sure.
He goes Gear 5.
100%. You know what kills rubber, though? Ice.
No, it does.
Scientifically proven.
According to what
Mr. Fantastic got fucking wrecked by Dr. Doom through ice.
Yeah, but this is not Mr. Fantastic. This is Luffy Gear 5.
Yeah, totally. But they even said that his body's made of full-on rubber at this point. There's nothing that can touch him except for ice.
Mm-hmm.
And Toon Force is a very powerful thing. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But if the villain from Roger Rabbit can kill Toons, anybody can kill a Toon.
I mean, hey, we just gotta call Roger Rabbit.
The villain from Roger Rabbit.
I think I'm on their side. I think Luffy takes
Nah,
out.
he's a troll. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Look in the camera and tell him this.
Luffy, Gear 5, baby! Let's go!
You know when he does that, he ain't serious, because that's his bullshit talk. That's his bullshit.
What do you mean? Luffy is the GOAT.
You
Greatest
saw
of
how
all
hurt
time.
he was when it was like Gojo versus Luffy? He wanted to be like, no, that's cap. That's
No,
cap.
he's got Gojo.
You think so?
Toji got Gojo.
Toji got a teenage Gojo.
Toji got a teenager.
He got a 16-year-old boy.
Yeah.
And he a grown man.
Yeah. Wait. Pause.
What are you pausing for?
Wait.
He got a teenage boy. And he a
Chill out.
grown man.
Chill out. We need to calm down, reverse, hit pause. We're stopping right now. That's a lot.
Hey man, watch that episode. He got a teenage boy.
Luffy can beat Gojo.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I can probably see that.
Could would he just use the Toon Force to turn the hollow purple
Into rubber?
into
Maybe.
like a basketball or
Probably.
some shit? I don't fucking know.
But Luffy can also beat Goku.
You know he can't.
Why? Why can't he beat Goku?
Why can't he beat Goku? Tell me.
He's rubber.
All Goku has to do
He's rubber, I'm glued. Whatever you say, doesn't whatever. How the fuck?
all Goku has to do is throw an ice cube at Luffy and he's done.
Now he's got Toon Force.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah. Negates everything that Goku has ever worked for.
He'll just take a pencil and erase him. There's your Toon Force gone. But yeah, that's like One Piece fans are just going hard on every anime main character.
Now that you say it, it's weird that like in the manga it happened first and then like no one ever made a peep.
It was just in like the One Piece community. They never really like. I mean, it wasn't as blown up until the anime dropped. It wasn't as blown up until the anime dropped, and and they were saying this is gonna break the internet. The only thing that happened,
to be fair, hold on, they are not.
Oh my god, I was like, what's on
They are
there?
not wrong. It has broken the internet.
He
It
has
really has.
He
actually, yeah, you know what?
he's
He
not
really-
wrong. He's not wrong.
Like just looking at it from right now, how we are talking, it really has broken. The
You're not
internet.
wrong. You're not wrong because it's the most recent thing to happen.
That's hey.
It's the most recent thing to happen.
And that's why Luffy Gear 5 is the greatest anime transformation.
Thank you for watching. No,
It's not. Wait until you see fucking Ichigo's and then you'll lose your mind.
He has no chance, bro. Luffy has Toon Force.
Ichigo may have a cool one, but Ichigo's not a Looney Tunes. So.
Wait until Gear 6 comes out. Wait until Gear 6
No,
comes
hold
out.
on. There is no more Gear 6. There won't be any more.
How do you know?
Because Luffy literally stated that this is my peak power.
Huh.
Oh, we're not getting onto this.
Just wait.
We're not getting onto this.
Wait until he's able to go past his peak.
But he said he can't because he said that's his peak power.
Don't start this conversation, please, because we had a big debate over it. Please don't start.
Wait until Gear 6.
There's no Gear 6. Gear 5 is it.
Wait until Gear
That's his peak.
When he hits Gear 6,
That's his peak. He
When
literally
he
said
hits
in
Gear
the anime
6
and in the manga, he's like, this is my peak power. This is the strongest I'll ever be.
you know what? You know what?
So if he gets stronger, what are you gonna do?
Can we
The
all...
whole anime's a lie.
Can we-
the whole manga's a
can we-
lie.
can we hold
How
hands
dare
for a
you?
second?
How dare you treat your fans
Can
like
you
this?
hold his hand for 1 second? Okay, dear Luffy, up in the clouds above,
Why am I holding his hand? Give me your hand.
I don't want to hold your hand.
we thank you for gracing us with this great podcast. We love that you turned to Gear 5. Amen. We love you. Amen.
Amen.
He's our new Jesus.
I'm not Jesus.
Luffy is Jesus.
Should we just now call the ball sack the gear sack?
It's a gear sack now.
The Gear 5 sack?
That's it. Gear 5 sack.
The Luffy Gear Sack 5.
Luffy sack! That's what we're calling
Luffy
it.
Sack 5. 5 sack Luffy.
Okay, let's move on from this.
Luffy's 5
This
sacks.
is stupid fucking company. This has gone off the rails for too long. What's next? What do we got?
We got the Hawaii fires going on.
Ooh.
That shit's been tragic.
Maui fire is very sad.
That shit's been very tragic.
So I asked you how it started, and apparently it started by just a simple
Power line falling on some trees.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Well, now it's because of like some crazy hurricane winds knocked them down,
Yeah.
and that's how it started. And it started August 8th.
damn.
It started August 8th,
Wow,
and it's like
only been like
it's been
9 days.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah,
Wow.
and so far, like almost 100 people have died. Some people are still missing. Like, it's pretty tragic.
Mhm.
It is really tragic.
And the U.S. government hasn't done shit.
No.
That
There
to
was
me is insane.
There was actually a really sad video I just saw where it was like a bunch of families and they were in the water because the whole coastline is just engulfed in flames,
Yeah.
and that's the only place they can stay safe. Could
Yeah.
you imagine hopping in water because you legitimately can't be on the land
Mm-hmm.
or else you'll die?
That's crazy.
Insane.
It's insane. Like, they haven't sent out, like, rescue. Like, where's the fucking National Guard? I don't understand. Like, no, there's no.
That's
aid.
like having a backyard.
Hold on. Why would they give money to Maui when they have to give money to Ukraine? Okay, that's a
great-
give off the deep end.
that's a great point. That the Ukraine people matter more than those U.S. citizens.
That's like having a backyard and part of your backyard is literally engulfed in flames,
Like-
and you're just like,
They matter more than those people where they are some of the kindest people in the world.
Mhm.
They treat outsiders with nothing but respect.
Mhm.
And like,
You know what matters more than the Ukraine people though? GEAR5.
You found
no, but
Oh,
for real,
God.
like,
Yeah.
it's really sad that this
It is.
like there's still no response.
Didn't
They even like the media went to Joe Biden and was like, "What are we doing about the rise
I was just gonna say,
like death toll count?" While he was at the beach with his wife,
Yeah.
he was like, "No comment," and then he went back smiling on the beach, reading his favorite book on the beach. This is This is worse than when Katrina happened because like at least they did some sort of response. Even though George Bush
hold on.
didn't care about black
You
people.
can't even blame. You can't
I'm
even.
quoting Kanye.
Oh, I was like, what?
I'm quoting Kanye.
Oh.
You can't blame Joe Biden. He's not actually the real president.
He's
Okay,
the leader of the free world.
Is he?
Yeah,
Is really?
he's U.S. president, isn't he?
You know what he is? He
the
is.
title comes with it.
He is that person.
He fell off a bike.
It doesn't matter.
He is that person in Men in Black that is being controlled by that little green alien. That's what Joe Biden is.
I don't know. It's more like when the Twin Towers got
Yeah.
attacked by your people.
Jesus.
Hey,
Jesus
Hey.
Christ.
And they went
Jesus.
Holy.
and they went and told
my uncle
George
Muhammad
W.
worked hard that day.
And they went and told George W. Bush
Overtime? You know what I'm saying?
while he was reading a story to children,
He got a 72
and he didn't do
virgins.
anything. He just sat there,
Wait, what'd you say?
Go to 72 virgins.
Oh my god.
and he didn't say shit. He just sat there, continued the book, and then he left.
How do you just straight face say when your people bumped? Like, that was impressive as hell. When your people did the dude. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really sad, and they haven't been
No,
doing shit.
the whole Maui fire thing is actually insane. Like the fact that there is no response yet, and
Yeah.
like the fact that there's so many people losing their lives, and in such a
short time too.
rich, like Hawaii is rich with tourism. Like
They're rich in culture too. And
Rich
they
in
have, like,
culture,
an
rich
awesome
in-
history,
they have,
and it's being lost now because of these fires.
yeah,
Because
there's-
like the U.S. government is not doing shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
the U.S. government.
And
should,
didn't you say it's like it's still?
It's still going.
Yeah, it's
It's still going because like the
Is there any
winds.
sign, if you know, of like it being?
I don't think so because like the hurricane winds are feeding the flames right now.
Oh, that's
so
even
it's
worse.
spreading.
It's like someone just
crazy.
goes, and it's just kind of.
Legitimately,
Yeah, that
that's
sucks.
exactly what it's like right now.
That's
It's it's really bad.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people are like putting funds together, sending it like as much aid as they can.
Yeah.
Like even Bungie's putting things together to send like medical aid kits out there, which is crazy.
for sure.
Like there's a lot of people doing stuff, but this is a national crisis, and like your government's not helping them.
Again, it's like having a backyard, seeing part of your backyard being engulfed, and being like, "Oh well, anyone want
Roger
like,
across the street needs some money. Let's send it to him.
Yeah, it's just like it's crazy to think that a part of your country or state or the fuck it is, it's just being engulfed in flames.
Yeah, it's kind of insane, and the reason they're not getting any money is because it's obviously like the military industrial complex is just like taking all the money and sending it directly to Ukraine because obviously that's how they make their money, right? So they just want to continue war, or else there's no reason for a military-industrial complex, right?
But you think there'd be someone that, like, at the White House being like, yo, fuck this, I'm just gonna just call people and get shit over there. Like, going against protocol.
No, it'll go. They're gonna show up. They will. They will
after
eventually.
the fires.
After the fires have died.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, oh, we tried to save it.
We're here. It's like, well,
like,
fuck.
where are the water
first
things to
day.
help put out the flames?
The
They're
first
like nowhere.
day, this shit should have been like the second day. This shit should have been done.
Oh yeah.
This shit should have been like
water planes should
This
have
is
been
an
out
island.
dousing the island with water to like put the flames out.
Yeah, this
You
is
have water around you.
around you.
Yeah. But now there are people misplaced from homes. Their homes are gone.
Oh yeah.
It's a fucking disaster.
Like,
this is like the biggest shit mark on fucking U.S. history.
Yeah.
I think ever.
Like,
I don't know about
the minute.
ever. That's
I mean, okay, not ever, but it's a pretty big.
it's a big shit thing. It's
Yeah.
a big shit
The minute
thing on
the fires
fucking
got
planet.
out of control, someone should have been on the horn, being like, "Hey, like, we need help."
Immediate.
Yeah.
They were
Immediate.
crying out for help. They just weren't listening.
No, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but it's just now that you say you are surrounded by water, planes, like you have.
There's so many options for you to like for them
Boats.
to go and help
Yeah.
put
Like,
out these flames. But
Joe Biden's response to this is really gross.
Mm-hmm.
For him not to do or say anything, and he's just chilling on a beach, chilling out while people are suffering.
This is a great book.
I mean,
you are the worst leader I think the world has ever at this point in this era where things are accessible.
hold on. We have Trudeau, okay?
At this point, I don't know who's worse.
It's tough.
I would say
fuck
Biden
call.
at this point.
It's a tough fuck call.
Right now, it's Biden. Unless something happens in Canada that's not bad, Biden's worse right now.
True.
Yeah. No, it is really bad. But one thing that Sheldon wanted to do was we're gonna put a link in the bio. If anybody wants to donate some money,
Anything
helps.
like $1 or anything.
Yeah, $1, anything. We will put the link down in our description for this episode. So
I'll see what I can find and just put it there if anybody I know we don't have a big reach, but I think anything at this point will help them out.
Yeah.
Our hearts go out to those guys. I mean, I don't think there's physically anything that we can do, but anything that can be supported out to them would be like a big.
Hey,
cost.
$5 is $5.
Yeah.
Right. And you know what? If everyone gave $5, that's fucking a lot of money.
It is 100%.
Yeah.
The whole fucking shit. And even if we only have 28 subscribers or whatever, we
If
have
28 of you give $5, boom.
Hey, even if 10 of you give $5, that's $50, right? That's better than nothing. And you know what? The next 10 people are gonna give $50. And the next 10 people are gonna give $50.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think our hearts go out to the people of Maui. Hopefully you guys can stay safe and stay healthy, and hopefully
You get help
Yes.
as soon as you can.
Yeah.
I think with that, like what were we sitting at?
$1.12.
Oh, we still got some time.
You know what? Let's talk about Pokemon.
Yeah,
Let's end this with something a little bit light.
a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the Pokemon stuff?
You guys were talking about it a little bit in the group chat. That's all I remember.
So basically, with new Scarlet and Violet, I guess there's like a certain area in one of or both the games. Anyway, there's a new, I guess, type of evolution or Pokemon called like Paradox Pokemon. So now they're just taking Pokemon and just making them different.
Paradoxal.
Here, I'll just fucking.
So is this anything different than the Galarian forms or anything like that?
It feels kind of like that, but a little bit more ridiculous. So they're going back to prehistoric times. They're doing like other weird things, like the legendary dogs, or I guess cats, the legendary beasts.
I saw a Raikou that looks
that's
weird.
Paradox
Yeah.
Raikou. That's Paradox Suicune. He's a raptor apparently,
Raikou literally,
and he's a
they took that
Brontosaurus.
it feels like they took the design from Horizon Zero West and plastered Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West,
There you go.
and
Same thing,
slapped it
yeah.
on Raikou.
And then this is Robot Cobbly. I don't know that Pokemon.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know the
So
Pokemon.
I sent him a link of.
We'll throw some pictures on there so people can see
a
that.
whole bunch of Paradox. So right now there's 22 confirmed Paradox Pokemon, and I will.
Now, hardcore Pokemon fans seem to love this. They're like, oh, this
Why?
is
I have no idea.
I don't get it.
I will be completely honest. I think this is a nothing burger. This is just Galarian forms.
Yeah, essentially.
This is Galarian forms. We had Galarian Moltres. We had Galarian Articuno. We had Galarian. This is just the same goddamn thing.
So there is Galarian. Here, I'll show you.
Dude, Donphan looks sick.
Yeah, Donphan. I assume.
Jigglypuff actually looks pretty dope.
I don't know. To me, it just feels lazy though, because like at this point, you could have just made new Pokemon out of these.
Yeah.
You didn't have to.
Magneton's wild.
Let's see Magneton. What the hell is that?
That looks.
So we got a robot Donphan, a robot Iron Bundle. We got Iron Hands.
This looks lazy as shit. I'm sorry.
Iron.
Hydreigon.
I don't. Yeah, Iron that.
Volcanator. Yeah.
Iron that.
I don't understand what's paradoxical.
So apparently, Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant are the two that you want the most. They're like the rarest ones.
Yeah, it's Salamence and fucking Gallade, right?
Yeah, and then I don't know. I think these get new Paradox forms, and then there's that, and then we get a robot.
They turned Suicune into a Velociraptor.
Yeah. So.
Hey man, honestly, this is.
They could have just made new Pokemon though.
They could have done okay, but they've been doing this for how long?
Now? No, a very long time. And this is what I told him is what it feels like. It's just Mega Forms, and then they're gonna drop it. When Pokemon had got the Mega Evolutions from X and Y,
no, it's not.
That's what it feels like.
No, but the thing is, it's like Galarian forms. Galarian forms are still Pokemon.
So Paradox. Dipplin is getting a candy apple.
That's dope. I like that.
Yeah, and then there's
candy apple version of Applin.
There's another. Oh yeah, and then what's his?
But this is just Galarian form.
No, this is different.
How?
This is different because Galarian is just a different region. They evolved a little bit differently. This is like Mega Forms where it's like there's another step of evolution or a pre-evolution. Pre-evolution?
Sure, but like, I get what you're talking about when you're thinking, okay, how did they get to this? But at the same time, when I think about it, I'm just like,
actually, you know what? I guess it is because they're in a different region.
Yeah,
that makes sense. It's just another regional form.
Exactly.
But I feel like they're calling it something different. It's not a regional form. Like we've heard Galarian, it's because they're in the Galarian region.
Sure.
Like, what was the other? I don't even know what the fucking the other regions are at this point. But they would the statement is that we're a regional evolution. This they're calling paradoxical, and saying it's a different kind of form. Very, very similar to how they're like, this is a mega evolution. Like it's a different kind of form. It wasn't.
Are these evolutions?
No.
These are different Pokemon.
They're not different Pokemon.
No. Like
they're
what I'm saying is
forms of Pokemon.
Yes. That's what I mean. Like, but they are complete. Like, if you had a Pokedex, okay, and you caught a Salamence, and then you got the fucking whatever the fuck the
Paradox.
Salamence.
Pause. This is the other one. So I think this is 22. It's the Paradox of
Registeel.
What's his name?
Durlondon.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay?
No, I can't remember the names. Durad.
Yeah. So that one. So now he's
Duraludon.
Yeah.
Duraludon.
So now he's a suspension bridge and a stapler remover. So yeah.
They're giving him Rotom forms.
He's gonna be new Rotom. But I mean, okay. To be fair. I will just say this. If this is really the boat you guys are going to fucking go down on, it's the wrong boat to go down on. This has been shipped since fucking way back.
No, it's not that we're going down. It's just kind of getting ridiculous now.
It's been ridiculous, though. This is the thing. It's been ridiculous for the last little bit.
This hasn't really happened, though, until Megaforms became a thing. Like when
exactly, but Megaforms was how many years ago?
Megaforms, I didn't hate
a decade ago.
That's what I'm saying though. Is like it started with the Megaforms, and at first I was like, it's kind of poo. But then there were some Megaforms that looked really fucking. There was actually a lot of Megaforms that looked really good.
Yeah, the Megaforms are dope shit.
Yeah, and I just don't understand why they just didn't carry on with that. Instead, we got from Megaforms, and then there were like regional forms instead.
Actually, it went into like fucking Z crystals, and then it went into...
And then regional forms, and then they turned into what we got in Sword and Shield, the VMAX garbage, which I didn't know.
No, it wasn't good.
It was not.
He's right. It wasn't good.
It was
and
you gotta make your Pokemon 3,000.
I know.
Hold on, wait. I'm a big Pokemon fan, and I'm even defending Pokemon in this, and I think that was stupid.
Yeah.
Now, this is just another form of it, and I think most of the shit that Pokemon has been doing since Mega Evolutions
Well, it's
has
not even
been
that.
pretty dumb.
This is the second thing that they've introduced in a series where they had what are those forms called, like the Obsidian forms or whatever they are, where they turn into these crystal fucking Pokemon now.
Oh yeah, apparently there's like
it's been Scarlet and Violet dropped.
I haven't played it.
Yeah, apparently there's the 19th type of Pokemon now, which is like
Oh, I'm not talking about the type.
No, but to backpack of what you said, there's like a new shiny version of them where they're like made of crystals. Again, I don't really know what Pokemon is doing.
Yeah, like Charizard can become a fucking crystal now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? I don't know what this is. This is it. I think they're trying to be creative, but I don't know. Fans seem to like it. I just don't think it works because it seems lazy. I'm like, why?
Pokemon's been lazy.
No, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. It's like I think their turning around point was when they did Mega Evolutions. I thought that was kind of cool. I'm like, why didn't you just continue with Mega Evolutions? You gave like 40 some odd Pokemon Mega Evolutions, and then just dropped it after that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's the point of Paradox forms when you're only going to give it to maybe another 40, and then you're just going to drop it after that?
Terrestrial forms. That's what they're called. The crystal ones.
Oh, okay.
Terrestrial forms.
Yeah, I think you know what I think it is. This just came to me right now because there's been a whole hunk of shit about Destiny. This is a Destiny model in a sense. This is a seasonal model. They have a seasonal model for Pokemon.
I mean, I guess.
Right? When you think about it, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So like they just look like crystals now, which I don't. Eevee has a giant hat on it, so yeah. So
weird. Okay. This is a seasonal model, and they've been doing it for so long. It's not seasonal; it's game related. But like at the end, when they make a new game, there's going to be a new model. There's going to be a new thing, and they've been doing it since Mega Evolutions. There's Mega Evolutions, there was Z Crystals, then there was Galarian forms, and there was.
I feel like they should bring back Mega Evolutions.
And you know what? They probably will.
I don't understand why.
But they're going to get rid of it by the next game.
Why like a handful of Pokemon got them when like I liked Mega.
I was really hoping they would expand on it. There were so many like legendaries that could have got one.
So many
regular ones that could have got one.
Possible Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Was it a little lazy? Maybe, but they just expanded on their forms more, which was really cool. Which I guess what the paradoxal form is. Like VMAX just seemed like a cheap cop out. We're just making them bigger. This whole crystal thing, like the terrestrial forms.
Wait. The VMAX didn't have alternate forms.
I know which ones you're talking about.
Yes, I can't remember the name anymore. It's been a while. It's been like a couple of years, so I don't remember. There was VMAX and there was another one. Gigantamax, that's the one.
Yeah.
You guys actually taught me that.
Yeah,
because I thought it was just one.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I knew there was two, but I can't remember.
Full circle.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. Like Venusaur kind of changed a little bit. He had like a whole party island on his back.
Snorlax had like a giant island on his back.
Like
Blastoise was fucking.
It just felt out of place though for Pokemon.
I mean, everything feels so out of place.
Like when do giant Pokemon ever fucking exist? Like I don't understand.
Watch the anime, you'll find out.
Well, they were robots.
When the fuck did Z Crystals fucking become a thing?
Z Crystals never altered the Pokemon. They
gave them a special move, but you can only use it once, and it's like, when the fuck did this get introduced? And maybe Mega Evolutions was the most normal of them, but like after that, you have the Galarian forms, which just started to get crazy. They did it
for 2 games.
Yeah.
X and Y, and then the remix for Ruby and Sapphire.
What?
Mega Evolutions.
Yeah.
Yes.
They did it for 2, and I was like, fuck, okay, this is cool. Because we saw some more, like Blaziken got it, Swampert got it, the legendaries, they had the primal reversions happen. I was like, this
Primal
is cool.
Groudon and Primal.
Yeah, man, they were fucking cool.
Yeah.
I was like,
and then Primal Rayquaza?
Yeah,
he looks sick.
He looks sick as shit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, cool. Like, they're going to continue with this trend because this shit is like cool as fuck. But they didn't. They just dropped it after that.
And you know what? Pokemon's going to continue to do this, and they're going to continue.
But now the question that everyone kind of has is like, should they slow down and like take a few steps back and kind of?
Bro, we've been asking for that for like so long. It's been ridiculous. This is not even a new
the Pokemon
concept.
company is talking about slowing down.
Yeah, and they should have done. This is like Biden going to Maui. Okay,
now, do you as a fan think it's too late?
100%.
No, I don't
Way
think so.
too late.
No. I don't think so.
No. And the thing is, I don't think it's too late because it's not going to have an effect anymore. It's going to have a huge effect.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, it's so late to be complaining about this when this has been a complaint that's been going on for so fucking long. Like, since Diamond and Pearl, this conversation has been going around.
Okay.
Like,
and I apologize if like it has. I just didn't ever hear it.
No, it's been a constant conversation, and it keeps getting louder and louder and louder and louder. And like, yeah, if Pokemon Company does it now, fantastic. But it's like, holy shit, how long have we waited for this? I'm a dedicated Pokemon fan. I love Pokemon. Yeah,
this is your first time ever talking about Pokemon.
Is it?
Yeah.
On the pod?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm
Fake fan.
I've been a huge Pokemon fan, and you guys know this.
No, true, yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
I played like almost every single Pokemon game except Scarlet and Violet, just because last year has been a lot for me, and just playing Pokemon didn't seem like the right way to go.
No, Scarlet and Violet seemed like one of their weakest interests.
Yeah, that
like,
Plus, when it came out, it was bugged.
Because like
yeah,
we got off we got off the tail of Legend of Arceus and the remakes for Pearl and Diamond, which did really well.
Yeah.
And people were expecting something really dope for Scarlet and Violet. And while they got some cool things, it was buggy as shit when it came out.
Yeah.
And people really fucking hated that.
But yeah, the thing is with that, like, I don't really, I've given up on caring what they're gonna do at this point.
Ooh.
And if they're gonna put out a game like every 2 years, I'm gonna be much happier.
Yeah.
And they have kind of been putting out like a mainline game every 2 years at this point.
True, but there's also been like
They've
remakes
been the
in between.
remakes in between,
Yeah.
and they've been the alternates in between.
I'm not talking
But
about that.
honestly,
Can I show them?
Sure.
go ahead.
So, on the Pokemon subject, when they announced all of this stuff, they also
Announced new plushies.
came out with a Wiglet plush. And if you don't know who that is, it's the water form of Diglett.
No.
This is real.
No, it's not.
We'll put an image of
No,
the pod
it's
too.
not.
We'll blow that up on the pod too.
No, it's not.
If you go on the Pokemon, it's currently out of stock, but if you
Of
go,
course it is. That looks amazing. I'd buy one.
this thing's $40.
No, holy shit.
If you go on the Pokemon site,
They made a Wiglet plushie that looks very phallic-y.
I'm just waiting for the Niglet. I mean, shit.
It's okay, he's black, he can say that.
Shit. You're gonna have to cut that one.
But yeah, no, that got announced with all the Paradox stuff, but I forgot to show you that one.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
And
I know,
anyways-
but for the Pokemon thing, I've given up on really caring about where they're gonna go with it.
Okay.
I think at this point, take it where it's gonna go. If I'm gonna play the game, I'm gonna play the game. If I'm not, I'm not holding my breath. I don't know why anybody's holding their breath for Pokemon.
I think a break would be good for them.
It would really help them.
I think because like they've been pushing every year, and you can see the creativity like dip quite a bit.
Creativity's been fucking has fallen off. They drove off the cliff a long time ago. They're just hitting every bump on the way down at this point. They like Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon just need. If they took a break, it'd be fantastic. That it would be way better for the games. They could.
As a
think
really
about it.
big fan, what do you think would be one thing that they could possibly either stop or go back and bring back, but with a newer look?
No, why even bring back?
Well, like if they were to bring back,
That'd be cool as
No,
shit.
stop with this whole seasonal, the fucking, all the different transformations and shit. This shit, like, honestly.
Okay, so as a fan, that's you're saying just stop that in general.
The thing is, you can't,
Stop reusing Pokemon.
For a game, no, reuse Pokemon. I really don't care about that. The problem is for a game that you are now going to put in 40 exclusive Pokemon that are only going to be applicable to that game.
Yeah.
It's almost a waste of time for you to go and gather, to even play that, like, play Pokemon. Like, I love gathering Pokemon. I have a Pokemon home account. I have all my Pokemon on there, all the good ones on
Do
there.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I have all that shit.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And I have tons
I'm
of
gonna
games.
leave my Pokemon behind. If there was a way for me to carry them forward,
Yeah.
from the old shit, I'm doing
You guys
it.
come with me.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because why the hell would I want to grind
Spend
out
all
for
that
another
time, all those years,
Yeah.
fucking investing into Pokemon. Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like if okay, here's a great fucking example.
Mhm.
If you had your crafted weapons or your favorite weapons in Destiny, and every year,
Gallahorn.
yeah, Gallahorn.
I know exactly where you're going with this. It would have been Gallahorn from Year 1 Destiny.
And look, you're playing with
D1 Year 1 Destiny.
But then hold on. The next DLC comes out the next year and you can't use it.
Well, that's what happened.
Yeah.
We couldn't use it.
Exactly.
It pissed everybody.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
Now I see what you mean.
and it's so annoying. It's like this is
So
sunsetting.
only having
They have sunsetting in Pokemon.
so only locking these Pokemon to one game. Next game comes out, they're just obsolete.
They're obsolete.
Now I get okay,
right?
Yeah.
And maybe,
well, that's exactly what they did with all those previous ones. Like
now I see it.
Yeah.
Now I see
you can't carry a Mega Evolution Pokemon over. Their Mega Evolution stones are null and void.
The whole point of Pokemon is to bring your Pokemon forward.
Yeah.
Right? That's the whole point. The whole point is I captured all these Pokemon. I spent a whole damn year fucking grinding these Pokemon out, making them, getting them strong as shit, you know, getting all their moves perfect and spending time getting their stats perfect, all that kind of shit. Now you're telling me that this Pokemon is obsolete.
Yeah.
And maybe that's not a majority of them, right? That's not all of the Pokemon. They're going to add new Pokemon that you can bring forward, but they aren't going to add all of them. It's same thing with Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield only had 400 Pokemon. Was it 400?
For which one?
Sword and Shield.
No, I think they were way past that, bro.
No. 400, Pokemon that you could even have in the game. Because you couldn't have all the Pokemon in the game.
Not until they did the expansions.
No. And it wasn't even all of them. They added 400, right?
Yeah. I know that.
Don't ask me questions. I'm a big fan. Okay? Mega fan right here. But 400,
loser.
400 Pokemon that you could have. There was like 1,000 Pokemon. So like 600 of those Pokemon that you have now collected, you can't even bring forward. Your favorite Pokemon might not be in the game. Now you have to sit and play and not have your favorite Pokemon there.
Ass.
Right? Ass. Not fun. Now, I get it. It's a lot to have every single Pokemon go forward, and I get that. But at the same time, if you're going to do a fucking seasonal model or a game model where you...
A game-specific Pokemon.
Yeah, a game-specific Pokemon that is going to be obsolete completely. Like, these aren't Pokemon you're bringing forward.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
These aren't Pokemon, these Paradox Pokemon, you're not going to be able to bring to the next game.
No.
Okay? And maybe you can bring a couple. Maybe they'll introduce a couple. But the following game, gone. You won't ever be able to use those Pokemon again. Done. It's like, what the hell is the point of that? What's the point?
So, as a fan, you think that should just stop?
I should stop. Okay. And maybe, I get it. Maybe you can't add every Pokemon to every game. But if you were to maybe this game has 400, maybe this game has 400, maybe this game has 400, and they're all different Pokemon from prior Pokemon that you can bring forward, that's cool. Yeah. Because then you have a rotation of Pokemon coming in and out.
Like how
of the
cool would
cycle.
it have been to have Mega Evolutions in Sword and Shield fighting VMAX?
That'd be wild.
That would have been dope.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know, VMAX is already. I didn't really like the gimmick of VMAX, but if they had brought in Mega Evolutions versus VMAX, sick.
Then you can see different power scales, but
that'd be wicked.
Bring VMAX into Scarlet and Violet, but it's not.
Even if they didn't do the Mega Evolutions per se, just the specific Pokemon that maybe are for that. And yeah, that's my only gripe with the game right now. It's just there's so much go all over the place. I feel like Pokemon has 6 different groups that are trying to make the game, and they aren't talking to each other at all, and they're just doing their own thing.
They get together and shoot the shit, and then when they walk away, they're like, "I'm gonna do my own."
Yeah,
thing. Just like the Titans TV show.
That was a shot.
Yeah, it really is. I meant to say that. It meant to be a shot.
I feel like there was some pain behind that.
Garbage. Garbage.
All right.
Last thing. I have wanted to play jonesing to play a Pokemon game. I just can't bring myself because there's just so much
You have Diamond and Pearl?
Just do Diamond and Pearl remake.
I have them.
That's
Do you want one?
Sure.
Done. Which one?
Either. I don't care.
Then I'll just ask Jane which one she because she hasn't been playing one. I haven't played my Switch in a hot minute. I haven't had time playing video games.
That's all I ever play.
Okay, yeah, I'll toss you one of them. And then
cool, but yeah.
Well, this is why Pal World is going to be the best Pokemon game that isn't made by Pokemon
Pal World
ever.
If we aren't those 3 sheep, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it.
Pal World is the way to go.
Pal World will
I'm going to shoot some fucking monsters and make them.
I cannot wait to shotgun a sheep in the head. Yeah. Literally.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be John Wick.
John Wick. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Pal World.
Dragon Best shotgun, everything.
All right.
Is that a pod?
I think that's a pod. Thank you guys for joining us on this one. Stack Squad for life, of course. I
don't know what that was.
What that was.
I did not enjoy that.
Please subscribe, comment, and also donate to Maui, please. We have our link in the description, like we said before.
Yes.
Other than that, we will see you on the next one. Sack Squad for life.
Life.
Peace.